Hi, welcome back. Happy day 8 of my holiday, my 12 days of beauty tips. So this is a holiday series that goes on for 12 days, December 1st to December 8th. And today is day number 8. And today is going to be how to detox your skin and clear up your skin for the holidays. So this is my favorite way to detox my skin and clear my skin up is with the charcoal mask. So what I actually did was I put half of it on before I came live so that you could see as I continue to be live. I put it on about 5 minutes ago. So as I continue to do this video, you will see this side kind of change colors a little bit. It's actually already started to change colors a little bit. So I'm going to do the second half of my face right now with you so that you can see the application. But I wanted you to be able to see the results as well. So I know it looks really goofy right now, but bear with me. I'm hoping that this is going to be able to give you both the application and the results all at the same time. So anyway, this half of my face, I have already put the charcoal mask on. It is dry now. Nothing's coming off on my hands. So as I continue to, like I said, as it continues to dry a little bit more, it's going to change colors a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and put the other half on as well so that you can see how to apply it as well. So, and it looks totally different when you very first put it on. Now here, wait, let me tell you about this too. So I know I had mentioned when I did the moisture gel renewing mask that I like to cut them so that I can get more product out of it. So I did that with this charcoal mask. I chopped it the last time I used it, and then you just put it right back on top just like this, and you can squish it down. That allows it to hold the product in there. It keeps the product nice and moist too so that you can use the product again. And I'm going to show you right now. I can dig it out and I can use a little bit more on my face. So I like to use this mask applicator. See, it's nice and creamy still, and it's still definitely will work. So you can get an extra couple of uses out of your products, your masks, your moisturizers, all of those things when you cut it, and you can get a little bit more out of it, out of the bottom. So I'm doing that right now. I'm just applying this all over this half of my face. So you can see when it goes on very glossy. It also is a little bit darker, and then it's going to dry, and it's going to show you the places that you're really struggling with. It's also going to show you what it's bringing out of your skin. So I'm going to tell you about all that too. But as you're hopping on here, go ahead and tell me hi. Tell me you're watching. Tell me where you're watching from. You can also let me know down below if you ever have done a charcoal mask before. One important thing is this is not a peel-off charcoal mask. So this is a charcoal mask that you will just take a wet washcloth and you will just rinse this right off of your face. So it is not going to pull your skin. It's not going to rip any of your skin out. I do not recommend the kind that you put, like especially on your nose, and you rip it off and it rips off your skin. It does rip off some of the stuff that's in your skin too, but mainly it's going to rip off your skin. We don't want that. So be really careful with what masks you are applying to your face. This one is super safe, super gentle. All right, so I am just putting this on the other half of my face right now. All right, and then I'm going to tell you all about this mask too. So as I put it on, it smells like mint and rosemary. Those are two ingredients that are in this mask. Those are going to help to soothe your skin too as it continues to dry. And this is going to detox your skin. So, and as I said, as you guys hop on here, go ahead and let me know you're watching. Tell me hi. Tell me you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from. I got a little bit of extra on the back of my brush. The mask applicator is a game changer. If you do not have a mask applicator, I do think that this is a necessary step in using masks, especially this charcoal mask because it is so dark. So it can be so messy. You can get this all over, and you also can't get as much product out without it. So you could see I dug right into the bottom of my mask, and that's how I was able to get so much out of it. So the mask applicator is awesome. I absolutely love that. So I always use a mask applicator whenever I'm using a mask, and it will help you, like I just said, to apply better, more evenly, and it will also help you to save more product, so use more product. All right, so if you're just hopping on, go ahead and tell me hi down below. We are using the charcoal mask right now. I had put half of it on before I came live so that I can show you some of the results over here and why things are doing what they're doing. Like you can see, this is a little bit darker up here right now. It's a little bit darker right here. You can see bright white spots. I have one right there. I also have one right here. I have one right here. So the bright white spots are bacteria. So it could be a pimple. I think right here I had a pimple, but you can see it right there too. I had 2 pimples right here and here. This one I did not know about. I did not know I had a pimple here. I also did not know I had one right here. So those ones are actually below the surface of your skin, so it's still going to pull that bacteria out. A lot of times you can prevent pimples if you do this mask regularly. It's also really great for excess oil too. So those dark spots that you're seeing, you can kind of start to see some fossiling happening on my skin here, where it's like a gray color and then some of them are darker gray or a little bit more on the black side. That is my excess oil that's being brought to the surface of my mask. So the cool thing about this activated charcoal, most masks don't have activated charcoal, by the way. This mask is activated charcoal, and what that's going to do is it's going to pull out double its weight in impurities. So it's going to pull out double its weight in excess oils and toxins and things like that that are in your skin. So you might see these dark spots. They're bringing to the surface all of that nastiness that's like shoved deep down in your pores. It's going to pull that out of your pores and it's going to unclog your pores. So using this mask regularly can help your skin stay super clear all year round. So this is a best-selling mask. It has also got the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. It's one of my favorite products. It's one of my best-selling products. When people buy this, they like never go back. They always buy it afterwards. If the first time that you use it, it does break you out a little bit, that's normal because it is pulling, like I just showed you, those bacterias. It's pulling that stuff to the surface. So it's going to pull all of that out for you. But if you use it regularly, so I use it once a week. If you have really oily skin, you can use it twice a week. But otherwise, if you keep using it regularly, it's going to keep your pores unclogged. And that is where you want to be. You want to be in the spot where your pores are always unclogged and you don't ever have them jam-packed full of toxins or dandruff or all kinds of gross stuff that can be lodged down in your pores. And that's what causes breakouts as well. All right, so anyway, it's one of the best sellers. I absolutely love it. It has it's a triple action charcoal mask, and it acts as a magnet. So like I said, that activated charcoal is what acts as the magnet, and that's what's going to pull all of this stuff to the surface and pull out the oils, pull out the toxins, all that stuff that you don't want in your skin. It's going to unclog your pores as well. And I see some more of you hopping on here, so if you just hopped on, tell me hi, tell me where you're watching from. I have done half of my face is already done before I came on my video so that you could see some of the results of this charcoal mask because it won't be that long of a video. And then this half I just did with you. So if you missed that and you want to see the application process, go ahead and go back to the very beginning of this video and you can rewatch it and you can see this half being applied. But this half I put on before I came on live so that you were able to see the results and also how to do it. So hopefully that's helpful. Hi, Joanna. Hello. Welcome. And you can tell me down below too if you've ever tried a charcoal mask out before. So also this mask is shown to it is shown to instantly absorb the oil. So again, the dark spots that you're seeing like right up here on my forehead, you can see them down my nose. You can see how dark it is on this side of my nose. So your nose typically is going to hold a ton of excess oil and a ton of toxins. So a lot of times that's where you're going to see the most oil being brought out. So those really dark patches, like right there on my nose, that's bringing all that oil to the surface. Again, it can pull out double its weight in oil and impurities, which is like kind of gross, but also really cool at the same time. It's going to reduce the pore sizes as well. So since it's unclogging your pores are going to be smaller. It's going to also help your skin look more clear, again, because your pores are going to be unclogged, so they're going to look more clear. If you're using this regularly, your skin will be so much clearer. That's my favorite part about this mask. I love how it can clear my skin up. And if you're looking for that for the holidays, to make your skin look super clean and super clear and not have to wear a bunch of makeup and you're really taking your skincare seriously, a detox mask is so important. Again, I just use it once a week. So it's 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes once a week. That's it. All right, so there's also, it's going to help with breakouts. So if you have any breakouts, maybe you don't have super bad acne. Maybe you have terrible acne. There's some cool things you can do with this. So you don't have to do it over your entire face like I did today. You can do it just in your T-zone. So you can just do it on your forehead, down your nose, and on your chin. That's the main places that you're going to carry oil and toxins. Or you can do it like I did today, all over my whole face, or you can also spot treat with it. So if you feel like you also get bad breakouts maybe on your chest or on your back, you can absolutely use this product on your chest and your back as well. And especially if you have a big one on your face anywhere, you can put it on, leave it there for 20 minutes, and then just wipe that right off too. So you don't have to put the entire mask on all the time either. But if you put it on a pimple, it's going to bring the pimple to the surface. And again, it's going to help to pop that pimple, get rid of it so that you don't have it as long. It also has 2 ingredients in here, honeysuckle and navy bean, that are going to help with discoloration. So if you pop your pimples, we might get acne scarring and we might get dark spots on our skin. Well, those navy bean and honeysuckle, those ingredients are actually going to help with discoloration as well. So they're going to reduce the redness, reduce the discoloration. So if you have like a bad scar, it looks a little bit purplish, things like that. Those 2 ingredients are actually going to help to reverse that and get rid of that discoloration. Hey, Sandra. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so it's going to even out the skin tone as well. So then a couple ingredients that are in here that I wanted to tell you about other than navy bean and honeysuckle, because I love that those 2 are in here. Those 2, like I said, are going to help with the discoloration on your skin. It also has a botanical extract. It has peppermint and rosemary. You can smell the peppermint and rosemary. They smell so good. And those 3 things, so the honeysuckle extract, the botanical extract, the peppermint, and the rosemary are going to help to soothe your skin. And then also the activated charcoal. So again, that's going to pull out the toxins. It's going to pull out the excess oil, that kind of nasty stuff that we don't want in our skin. And that's what's going to pull out double its weight, is the activated charcoal. And then the other 2 that I wanted to mention were let me make sure I say this right. Kaolin. Okay, I think that's how you say it. Kaolin. It's a clay. And then there's also bentonite, and that's a clay as well. So those 2 clays are in this as well. So this is a clay mask. It's an activated charcoal clay mask. So it's got the activated charcoal. It's also got the clay. So the activated charcoal is what's going to pull the things to the surface. The clay is actually going to absorb the excess oil. So it's going to take all that extra oil that you have in your skin, bring it to the surface, and then when you wipe off your face and you take your wet washcloth and you wipe this all off, it's going to pull out the impurities and it's going to pull out that extra oil. So it does so many things. And I know I've always done like detoxes for my body. You can drink things, or you can do like a detox, however you do that. But I've always done those things before. Now when I heard about detoxing for my skin, I was like, that makes so much sense. It makes sense to me why we need to detox our skin. I also have oily skin, so it makes sense to me why I want a clay mask that's bringing the oil to the surface. Hi, Cindy. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. And so you only leave this on for that, like I said, 10 to 20 minutes, 25 minutes max, and you wipe it off with the wet washcloth, or you can take a shower and just rinse it right off your face too. You can use it once to twice a week. So if you have normal to dry skin, just once a week will be fine. If you have really oily skin, you can use this up to twice a week. And like I said, you can spot treat with it. You can put it in just in your T-zone. You can put it all over your face, however you want to use this mask. Each person kind of likes to do it a little bit differently. I like to put it all over my entire face just so that I make sure everything's nice and clean, everything's being detoxed. And that's what the charcoal mask is. So, and like I said, if you missed the very beginning of this, I did cut this mask. That's why it looks kind of funny right now. But if you have a product that you can actually chop it open and use the inside, because so much of what's left on the inside is still good, even though you can't squeeze it out. There's still a couple uses in there. So if you cut it on a diagonal like this, you can actually put it right back inside there, and it will store it, keep it nice and moist so that you can use it the next time. And if you missed the beginning, why my face looks different right now is because I put this half on before I came live, and then I did this half on my live video. The reason being so that you could see what the results were. So you can see the oils being pulled out here. You can see where it's nice and gray. That's just, it's dried up now. Those dark spots are the oils being pulled out. You can see the oils being pulled out of my cheek right here. You can see the bacteria being pulled out of these bright white spots. So then you can know what to expect too. That's what you're looking at when you do this charcoal mask. And you're like, oh my gosh, what am I looking at? But on this side, you can tell it's not dry yet. So you can't see all of those things. So that's why I did half first and half second. So that I could show you how to apply it, but also what the results are. So this is the charcoal mask. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite way to detox my skin. Make sure my skin is clear. Make sure that my pores are clear, and it will minimize them. It again will reduce the dark spots in your skin as well. I love the charcoal mask. It's the best. It's one of the best selling products for a reason. That's absolutely 100% certain. And also, if you guys want to purchase anything during my 12 days of gifting, so we are on day 8 right now. I can't believe it. We only have 4 days left after today. So thank you for tuning in with me. I hope you've been enjoying this series. I hope you've learned some new beauty tips throughout this series. But if you purchase anything with me, if you purchase $30, you're going to automatically get in the mail a class from me, and it is a makeup class. It's a holiday glam class, and that holiday glam class is going to include some eyeshadows and some other things that you'll be able to follow along with a video that I did, and you'll be able to follow along with me, use the tutorial with me, and use the exact products that I'm using in the tutorial. So the only things are that you can't be a beauty consultant and you can't be working with another beauty consultant. But if you're not doing either of those things, then you can shop my website that's part of this description, and you'll get that in the mail. But today's tip was how to detox your skin to get more clear skin. And my favorite way to do that is with this charcoal mask. It's also fun. It's age. Everybody can use it. All ages are safe. So I would say probably the youngest that I would suggest using it is maybe around 12, 13, but I mean, it's totally safe. All the ingredients in there are absolutely safe. So if you guys have any questions about this mask, feel free to ask me. But what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to, well, I'll give this side a few more minutes to kind of dry and work and pull all my toxins out. But I'm going to go wipe off this side once I get done, because it's been on for, I put it on about 5 minutes before I came live, so it's been on for a little while. It does start to tighten up, and that's totally normal. No worries there. It's totally normal. But what I'm going to go do is I'm going to take my wet washcloth, and I'm just going to wipe this right off my face. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for day number 9 of my 12 days of beauty tips. Okay, bye you guys.